Hi, I'm Josh with Best Tax Pro. Here I have the envelope you're getting in the mail with your tax return in it. It'll be addressed to you, but it's got my return address on the top here. When you open it up, there's the tax return. If you're married, it says taxpayer and spouse. If you're single, it just has your name and the year. Down here, it'll have the amount that you owe or get a refund from the federal. Same thing down here. If you have a state return, have the amount you owe and if you get a refund in there as well. So let's open up the tax return, and this envelope you're going to hang on to. So we'll set that to the side. And the first thing is the 8879. We do tax returns for people for the most recent 6 years. For anything older than 3 years, you need to paper file that return. This is an 8879 that you're going to sign down here and send back to me in this envelope. This authorizes me to e-file your return. If we are using Verifile through the portal, I might have you scan it and send it through there after you signed it. It's your preference level, but I'll send that along with. Again, if you owe the IRS, you'll have this. It's called a payment voucher on top of a pre-addressed envelope. Those two will go together. The amount that you put in there depends, that it's up to you. Perhaps it's $5, perhaps it's the total amount. This has a little place down at the bottom that has for the amount of the check number and the date you mailed it for you to hang on to for your records. You can also put that on the outside over here, but that's up to your preference. But this has to go mailed to the IRS. Then the next thing in the stack is this is a summary of your return. It has your information here. It says what you owe, if you owe the federal, and the address to mail that to. The next page is our privacy policy. You give us private information, we keep it secret. The next 4 pages are our engagement agreement, the one that you signed, but this doesn't have a signature on it. Following that is a comparison year by year for the last 3 years. If you haven't done returns with us that long, you won't see this, but you'll see most recent 3 years. And then this far left or far right column has a summary or the biggest amount from the last year filed to this year. The last page, if you have it, is a bill. If you've already prepaid your taxes, that's not going to be there. Then you're going to have the return that you're going to send into the IRS. Again, if this is older than 3 years, it needs to be paper filed to the address that's on this envelope. It's also on the front page of the summary page. And then here, since it's a paper return, you're going to have to sign and date on the back of the first page. That's the second page of the return. And I will have tabs here for you to sign. And then that goes in this envelope to the IRS. And that address is pre-addressed. I do not believe in licking envelopes, so you should peel it off and stick it and you're good to go. And this is your copy. It says client copy of the return. You're going to put that in that envelope that you saved, put it into a drawer and allow it to collect dust for years to come. You need to hang on to that for 3 years after the due date of the return or the date the return is filed. If you have any other questions, give me a call, 763-477-4205. I'm Josh with Best Tax Pro, and I hope this has been helpful.